I drew a portrait every day for an entire month, and it changed my entire perspective on improving art. Here's what happened. First, I didn't even come up with the idea of drawing every day myself. It was actually for a school project where I needed to do something creative every day for a month, and I just thought, might as well draw a portrait every day. I want my characters' faces to look somewhat realistic, and oh my gosh, I am so grateful that I chose it. So every day before school, I would take out my sketchbook, find a drawing from Pinterest, and set a 15-minute timer and draw it. To make this challenge a bit harder on myself, I chose to alternate between drawing guys and girls each day. Because if you know me at all, I don't draw guys. I actually think the only time that I had ever drawn a guy before this challenge was as a Christmas gift for my dad. And that's saying a lot because I've been drawing for a while. So starting out, the first drawing, I chose to do a girl. And since I had drawn them before, it went pretty smoothly. I just copied the exact shapes and angles from the reference, very simple shading, and it turned out good too. Then came the second day, the first of many where I needed to draw a guy. First of all, yeah, it was bad, really bad, but that was expected because I had only 15 minutes to draw something I had never drawn before. Let's not talk about the fact that I went over the 15-minute limit for this one. But my horror quickly turned into confidence with the next guy I had to draw. It actually looked good. For a few days, I kept just mindlessly copying the references. Things were going smoothly, a little too smoothly for my liking, and then I got bored. Reflecting on this realization that I am going to need to do this for another freaking 20 days, I realized that I wasn't learning facial anatomy or how to draw a face from my imagination. I was just learning how to copy a photo, and that's boring. Of course I was getting bored. You don't learn anything, you're just being a printer. And we have enough of those already. Not hating on realism artists though, they're actually insane. I have no clue how they do it. It's just not my cup of tea. And you know what? With that copying practice from Pinterest, I had some reason to use it because look at what I can draw now. Fan art will be much easier now, but I had still chosen to draw portraits every day, so I could draw my own characters with better facial structure. Not the same face as some dude off of Pinterest. So I ditched the idea of just copying and went back to the Loomis method instead. If you don't know, the Loomis method is a different way of constructing facial features and proportions. You should really check it out. But that is what I did for the rest of the drawings. Yes, most of the rest of them look a little wonky, but that's because I was actually learning proportions and facial anatomy in the process, which is something I had never actually tried to do before. Aside from them looking wonky from actually learning how to draw, I also had a big problem. I wasn't used to drawing a portrait a day, so my motivation to draw well heavily relied on if I got enough sleep the night before. And of course, if you're mainly just studying every day, you're gonna get burnt out, and I did. Until I had time to draw my own characters, which gave me enough energy to draw the portraits the next day. All of this combined, we're still not talking about the most important part. I was doing all of this before school, bro. I never have energy in the morning. So if any of the drawings turned out good at all, I'm happy about it. Still surprised that I actually did all of those in the morning. That's insane. Now, how did this experience change my entire perspective on improving art? Well, let me tell you. You know how at first I just copied the photos, then made the change to going off of the Loomis method instead? Well, that's it. That's all you have to do. Good luck. No, not exactly. But you know what? It pretty much is. If you think you're doing all the right things and copying all of your favorite artists but don't see any improvement, then something needs to change. You need to clarify what you actually want to learn, like me. I didn't just want to learn how to copy, I wanted to learn facial anatomy. So while I technically did the same thing drawing portraits, I adjusted how I did it. And that tiny adjustment made a world of difference. The ways a professional artist improved may not be as helpful to you as it was to them. You need to test and see which ones help you specifically. And the best part is, studying doesn't mean just doing still lifes or hundreds of portraits. Yeah, I wasn't yapping about getting burnt out from drawing portraits for nothing. No, if you want to learn color theory, use your favorite character from a show for study. Or even better, draw your character in an environment and use a color reference for the background. I think you could literally draw anything you want and it will help you improve your skills as long as you do it with intent. By that, I mean actually pay attention to where you apply your shadows, what colors you use, and what forms can be simplified into what shapes, the line density in specific areas, and even the stylization of your favorite artist. All in all, I know that was a lot of info, so let me give you the main points. Clarify what you want to improve. Adjust art improvement methods to help your goals and your workflow. Lastly, draw with intent. Well, I hope this helped you in your art journey and good luck. Now, a quick review of all of the portraits that I had to do. Like I said before, yeah, the first one turned out pretty darn good. Don't mind this, it's still my sketchbook. We don't need to talk about that. I don't like that. The lips are way too tiny and like the nose is way too big. There's just so much that I did wrong with this one. And then still my sketchbook, just drawings. One, getting pretty good, but the jawline is still not good at all. It's like, it looked like the picture, but the facial anatomy wasn't good. That's supposed to be Jenna Ortega, we don't talk about that. This one, I started doing the Loomis method with this one, and guys, it looks pretty decent. The forehead is a little large. There are still lots of things wrong with it, but it looked pretty good. And like, the Loomis method also worked with this one too. With this guy, I just chose to draw him off of Pinterest because he had a big nose, and I mean, it worked. This was the Sam Draws Arts OC challenge. We don't need to talk about that. Yeah, also did the Loomis method. Oh no. Then we got to our YouTube video tutorials video. Yeah, you should just go check that video out. It's pretty nice. Yeah, this one is okay. I think I was just tired that day. During this process, I also quickly learned that pencil, it like bleeds onto other pages. So it like kept on bleeding on to the other pages, which I'm like actually got like really annoyed about. But it's okay. We only did this to get better at facial anatomy, so it's fine. And like even the freaking colored pencil got onto that. Like, what do you mean? Also tried out some shading here. The dude kind of looks like a lizard. I don't really know why. Yeah, pretty straightforward. This one is probably my best one out of the entire thing so far. It looks exactly like the picture. I used the Loomis method for it. I honestly think this one looks the best out of the entire thing. And I'm very happy with this one. So here we got our star piece. That was bad. Oh yes, supposed to be Jim Carrey. I actually drew this one in 5 minutes. I'm lying here. I had woken up late and I really needed to get to school. So for 5 minutes, that's pretty darn good. For this one, it was supposed to be a girl, looked like a guy. So I covered it up with drawings of Jax. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then this is the one that you just saw in the video. Okay, on to my favorite part of the video. Lastly, hope you liked that little overview. Welcome to my outro, the best part of the video. And if you're still watching, then you must already like what I have to say. So, we do a few things here. First, our weekly drawing prompt, because I know a lot of you never know what to draw. So, this time, I challenge you to draw a character doing some monkey bars. Those are always fun. Second, we've got our weekly reminder to not use AI. Got it? Good. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then maybe think about subscribing. I have so many fun video ideas coming up, and don't forget to leave a like and comment. It really helps me out. And if you're interested, I just finished the first draft of my book and talk about it in this video, so you should go check that out. And have an amazing rest of your day. See you next time.